Hello. I try to do videos that you've asked about. And someone asked me a couple of weeks ago, could I show how I make pepper sauce? First of all, what I call pepper sauce, this is something I made last year. And in this, I used the cayenne peppers and some jalapenos. Well, there have been times that I've used banana peppers and just a few jalapenos, and that's not going to be real hot. But I do want to tell you that our pepper sauce is different than hot sauce. This hot sauce is one that I use, and I didn't want you to get confused. Our pepper sauce, we put on peas, dried butter beans, pinto beans, or whatever, and we like it with a little mayonnaise in pepper sauce. But let me show you what I do. I'm gonna make a pint. This was all of the cayenne peppers that I had out there right now. I cut the stem part off, but I'm putting them in there whole. And then I knew that wasn't going to be enough. So I cut some jalapenos. And I'm gonna add these to the jar because you want a full jar. There's another hot one right there.
Seeds and all.
Seeds and all. Now the seeds make the pepper sauce hotter, but that's what I've always done. Now let me tell you, I think that it needs just a few more. So I have a banana pepper right here. I'm just gonna add that to it. Okay. Now, for a pint, you're gonna add a half a teaspoon of canning salt. I've labeled mine. You don't want to put iodized salt. So I'm gonna put the half of a teaspoon. And then I have white vinegar, plain white vinegar that I have brought to a boil. And I'm going to make sure that all the bubbles are out, and I'll add just a little bit more vinegar to it. Wipe the top off. You always want to wipe the top of your jars off with a clean, damp rag. Some people use vinegar. And then I still heat my lids, although they tell you you don't have to anymore. You know, if it worked for a long time, I'm not going to chance it. But that is all that you do to make the pepper sauce. And it'll keep for years, really. You've just got the vinegar and salt in there. Some people might put sugar. We don't. We never have. But that's something you ask for. Do you have a question here?
Yeah. How long does it take it before you can use it?
I would say give it a week for it to really be at its best. And I will tell you what you can do. My mama used to tell me this. I always make a lot of pepper sauce, so I don't have trouble with this. But let's just say that you didn't have any more jars in your pantry. And you'd use, see, we just use the juice. Sometimes I'll pull out the pepper and eat one, but not often. And you just have peppers left. You can add more vinegar to your jar of the peppers to make it last a little bit longer. That's just something that they did back when you had to make do. So easy, doesn't take any canning to do or anything. And if you've never tried it and you have some hot peppers, try it. And then when you cook dried butter beans or pintos or cabbage, yes, turnip greens, we put a little, about a tablespoon of pepper sauce on it, and it just makes the best. But anyway, I wanted to share it with you because someone asked me. And in my volume 1 cookbook, I have a lot of recipes. I have canned okra, I have pepper sauce, canned tomatoes, apple jelly. So if you have volume 1 of my cookbooks, it's a lot of canning recipes in it. Now, there's different ways to make fig preserves, and this is using Sure-Gel, the one that's in here. But I just made fig preserves, and I showed you how to make it without Sure-Gel. It just takes longer. But anyway, you can order either of my 3 cookbooks, volume 1, 2, and 3, at MamaSue'sSouthernKitchen.com. Thank you so much for following me. And I have 2 pages on Facebook, Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen and Home with Mama Sue. Check out both of them. I hope you'll like them. Remember that Jesus loves you and to be salt and light wherever you go.